final corner. The crowd is screaming as Nichols goes in against Leake, and Nichols doesn't do much good in the ruck, but picks the ball up almost at his feet and boots it onto the half-forward line. Carlton going with the win to the Richmond goal.
They're pretty hard to get to grand finals, and of course when 62 came along, John Coleman's second year, and he put the team together, and we all got on very well. We only lost 2 games for the year, and people were just saying that you know, we'd be stale and that, but it was the opposite. We were ball hungry. I think we kicked 6 goals in the first quarter to Carlton's 1, and the boys continued on throughout the rest of the game.
And there's the mark for Essendon on the last line of defence by Paul Doyle.
I think my best quarter was the last quarter. For some reason, probably didn't do as much early, and in the last quarter I did take a couple of marks and steadied the play up a bit, and we scored, I think, after that. The kicking wasn't the best, but I think that, yes, I did hold a few good marks at the end.
A 10-year player with a tremendous record, kicks the ball onto the half-forward line, and a beautiful mark by young Ken Fraser, a young veteran at this game, a beautiful pair of hands, a mobile player, and a glorious mark.
Well, it's a different ball game today, and in our day it was man on man and stuck to the position. Today you can play anywhere, all over the ground, and many a day we've seen half a ground empty, and they're all been down one end, and it's just completely changed. But I think in our day it was probably a little bit harder to get a kick, because that man on man situation, we hardly used handball. The only time we did that is when you were tackled. It was mainly the high marking and long kicking game. And of course we had some lovely long kicks in our game, and Coleman persisted to say that's the way we play our game, to get the ball down the forward line as quickly as possible.
Free kick against Barclay Cox it was, and it's Bert's free kick. Bert already has kicked 3 goals for the Dons, but it'd be a terrific effort to get one from here.
The drop kick, you can see why it became out of date pretty quickly, not too long after that, because of the mistakes that you made with the drop kicks. I think Hughie, Mitchell and Bertie were probably 2 of the best exponents, and Clarkey, they were some of the best exponents of the drop kick, and so I think they scored a couple of drop kick goals, which was certainly so different from today's footy.
Glorious mark. Here he is, right in front. And that wraps it up. Essendon must be the premiers.
Yeah, well, there's always been rivalry, as you know, between Carlton and Essendon, and they were right up there at the time. And you know, Nichols was there, Silvani were there, and all those good players they had. And we always found it hard at the time in the home and home games to beat them, but we had the best result, the most important game of the year.
He has played till Essendon in a commanding enough position to come off. The gentle giant, as he's known here.
When you win a premiership, there's always that feeling of achievement, of closeness, and just memories that just make you feel good, that you've done something for the Essendon Football Club and its wonderful supporters.
People even today come up and say, oh, the 1962 grand final against Carlton, I was there that day, I remember this and that. You know, people never forget premierships, and I'm very fortunate and lucky enough to be part of that.
Teammate, handball.